I'm going to start to record. And we're doing, again, if you're just joining us, we're doing cardio today. So we'll be dancing and punching and kicking and using our drumsticks. So make sure you have something with you and some water, okay? So let's get going. Make sure you have a safe space to start and your water nearby. Let's go. Good. Side to side. I'm going to assume that you can hear me and the music, right? If you can't, put your hands up like this. Hey. All right. Take that breath in. Out. Side stretch. Other side. Good. Hold it here. We're going to reach it out. All day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing all day. No matter where I go, I know you keep a tall spine. Both arms this time. Press it out. Everything. You're all up in everything. All right. Let's pull the heel. Reach the toes up. Draw the elbows back. Love watching you do your thing. There's no mistaking your style, no mistaking your touch. I see the grin, I see the subtle of your love. Reach it up now. I see you in everything, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me I see you in every little thing, all day. That's our prayer. We want to see him wherever we are. Both arms. All day, and every beat of my heart keeps reminding me. 8 more. All day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. Let's turn to the side. Reach up, pull it back, long spine. Reach up. 4 faster now. 4, 3, 2. 1, other side, slow, pull it back, slow, 4 faster, up, are you breathing? Good, march it out, grapevine, with the arms and legs. When you got it, pull that heel up. Keeps reminding me, I see you in every little thing, all day, all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is. Keep that grapevine, but pull the knee up. Pull the elbows down. You're all up in everything. I see you in everything. You're all up in. Good, we're going to stay in the middle, rotation. Elbow towards the knee, opposite side. And that's why you'll always be my everything. 8 more. Yeah, I can see your love and everything. 4 more. 2 and 1. Good job. All right.
Hey. Yeah, you know. Get loose. Galatians 5:1. Those for freedom.
Side to side. Open and cross. Take it easy, just continue to warm up. Now shake it off. Get that blood moving. Right foot goes forward, together, 1, 2, 3.
Free from change, thanks that it came, Christ Jesus, man. Since the day we was born,
got
we
it.
was evil, man. Being slaves was the norm, then Jesus came. That was straight from the norm. He redeemed us, man. Now they present up.
Press those arms out.
And then he would be presented with him free from blame. Because of what he did with
take the left arm up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Make it 2 arms. Shoulders come down, arms go up. Now let's make it a little bigger, side to side. Get loose. Shake it. Right leg forward together. 1, 2, 3. Bigger step.
Yeah, freedom was the reason he set us free. Yeah, the Lord Christ Jesus, the best you see. Get to know and behold him, I guess you see.
Are you breathing? Don't forget.
Yeah, enough to make guess that I was looked to sin. Make him write whole verses and hooks to him. Make him run foolish students of the book like him. Make him walk like, talk like,
left arm.
like him. I was so free, gotta hope you come me in. There's no way I'm going to the since I'm free from my knees. I'm posted to be, man. I'm saying,
let's make it 2 arms. Bigger step.
I'm running from my sin because I'm free from that. But every now and then I feel myself creeping back. Then I run to the world where Jesus said, pray, leave my life.
Open and close. I want you to slide that foot. Right there, slide. Take it off. One more time. A little bigger. 4 together. Press it out.
No more Drake, no dro to blow. Trying to push it to the Lord, that's what I blow for. So, bro, let's celebrate, we free, blow. Then they got a hold on me. Run it back to the Lord when we fall.
Left arm goes up. Get loose now. Check into your core. 2 arms. Gonna make it a jump if you want. Nice and soft. 4, 3, 2. Shake it off. Open and close. Last time. You can hop it over if you want. Hop. Good job. I'm warmed up. Hopefully you are too. This is like my quarantine song. Every time I hear this for the rest of my life, I'm going to think of our time together like this. Right foot goes, cross it over.
All these conversations.
March it back. Where are you today? I know where you are. Physically. Where's your heart? Shuffle to the right.
I don't have to see to believe in it.
Other way.
I know that it's true because I'm feeling it.
Other way.
I don't need the one to agree with it.
One more.
There's just too much proof in my
right arm and leg up and over.
Lord, I know it's you.
Press it back. Use that squat right here. Squat. Squat.
You do the things you do, no one can deny. What I see when my own
Thank you.
So I thank you for
right leg. Get ready. Cross it over. Back it up if you have the room. Do it again. Right over left.
Showing off the wonders you
take it back.
Designed.
Shuffle to the right.
I don't have to see to believe in it.
Again.
I know that it's true because I'm feeling it. Yeah. I don't need
good. Use those arms too.
There's just too much proof in my life.
Right arm up and over.
I know it's you. And every mountain that you move, oh, I love the way that you do the things you do. No one can deny. When I see when
say thank you.
So I thank you for every miracle.
Up and over.
Lord, I know it's you. And every mountain that you move, oh, I love the way that you do the things you do. No one can deny. When I see when my
say thank you.
So I thank you for every miracle.
Step cross behind. Same arm and leg. Reach as well if you want towards your opposite knee. Don't forget to breathe. 4 more.
I thank you for
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna turn it just so you can see it.
I've seen your hand over and over and over and over.
Get ready, right arm up and over. Here it comes. every mountain that you move. Oh, I love the way that you do the things you do, the things you do. Right here. Thank you. Thank you for meeting us right where we are. Do it again. Every mountain that you move. Oh, I love the way that you do the things you do. One more. Thank you. Step cross. I'm going to leap it over. Up and over if you want. You got it. 4 more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Funky shoulders. All right, good job. Let's do one more. I don't think we've done this one over our quarantine time. It has a jazz square. I'm going to turn around. Step right, cross left, back, back.
This year's felt like 4 seasons of winter.
This song's so true right now, right? Let's switch sides now. Left side. If this move doesn't work for you, just march.
Second guessing the timing, but God has a plan, a purpose in this.
Oh my goodness.
You are his child, and don't
All right, I'm going to face you up and down. 4, 3, 2, side to side. We're going to Lindy to the right. This is what the legs look like. Up and down. 4, 3, 2, side to side. I'm going to add the arms to the Lindy. Back to that jazz square right. Take a breath. Stay there, do 4 faster.
We would see his hand on everything.
Left side slow.
Every hour, every minute, every second. He's always been in it.
4 faster if you want. He can meet us here even during our jazz square. I love it. Up and down. Side to side. Lindy to the right. Up, down, 4 times. Side to side. Lindy. To keep on believing. Guess what we have? Some freestyle. Keep it going. All right, keep the kick here. Come with me and kick it. Yeah, keep it low. Can you face your back? Jump towards me. Let's be a little crazy. Shoulders. Hey. Up and down. Side to side. Lindy right. Keep on believing. Up and down. Side to side. Lindy. Are you breathing? All right. Go back to the kick. Keep going. Do a couple more. Bring it back in one more time. 3, 2, 1. All right, good job. Let's grab a drink, and we'll come back for some punching and kicking. All right, we're going to do I Can't Quit. Everybody's doing good? Yes? Doing well, I should say. Yes. Good. All right, just want to check in. All right, your heart. I'm breathing heavy. You should be too. But you know, it's all about what we put into it, right? We could just kind of float through this, and maybe that's the kind of day that you're having, and that would be okay too. But if you're ready to take it up, it's your responsibility, since I'm not there with you. I can't encourage you any more than I am right now. So, all right. Let's go into I can't quit. We're going to be punching. We're going to start with a jump rope or march. Shoulders back and down. This is a march or any kind of jump rope. You can do 2 feet. You can take it if you want. Here we go. Now, keep going. Think about your pelvic floor, right? We're tensing and releasing. Soft landing. All right. Right foot back. Soften the knees. Right side. Then left side. Right side. Left side. Take that leg with you. A little faster. Here we go. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. We're going to go faster. Here we go. Right, left, right, right, left. Go a little faster now. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Go all in. Go, 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 go. Rock it low. Same arm and leg. The other elbow pulls back. Chest open.
Did you find the link? Yes or no?
Yeah.
Okay, that's all I'm asking you.
Take one arm up. Block it. Twist it.
Stop. Stop.
If the legs are too much, just do the arm. You gotta breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's settle in. Left leg back, left arm punches. Then the right one.
I got hoes out the road. I see hate in their eyes. Know yourself, know your team. Do they want you to win? I done failed about 100 times. More fall than the more club.
We're gonna take it a little faster. Left, right, here we go. Left, right. Are you breathing? Say yes. Right, left, right, left. A little faster we go. Left, right. Faster, go. Boom, 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 boom. Draw that belly in. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Block it left. Oh no, I lied. Jump rope. Ha. Keep going. Now fast feet. Fast feet. Keep going. 4, 3. Block it left. Here we go. You got it. Exhale every time. 3, 4, 3, 2. Take it up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, good job, good job. Keep breathing. All right, you have 6 punches, just like we just did a moment ago. Then pull it and break it over your knee. I'm going to face you this time. We have our right foot forward so we can lift it. That's practice. Now we go. Here, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab it, break it. Grab it, break it. We're getting ready for some kicks in the next song. Hold it here. Switch, other side. Grab it, break it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Breathe. Let's hook it. Yep, bring it around. Today we're punching the lie that he's not with us, that he doesn't see us. Up and down right side. High and low. 3, 2, other side. Get ready. Here we go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw that belly in right here. Hold it, switch it, go. He is with us right now, right now. Hold it, hook it.
I think I know where we live. I think
do it like you mean it.
I think you get in my drift. Yeah, I think he made the explore page. I seen him in my last court.
4,
I'm asking, Lord,
3,
give me more
with the
faith.
heel
Still in
raise,
these
up
streets
and
like
down,
a North
up and
Face.
down.
Gotta
Sit
keep
back
my
into
faith
your
open.
seat.
I know my day's short,
It's
so
a little
I stay
squat
woke, never
each
days
time.
off, 'cause he will never take
Other
another
side,
days off.
switch it.
Whoa there, big brother, don't try it. Get that corner on my face, you know I'm on a diet.
4,
And not treating all
3,
of your lie like you
right
riot.
side,
That
here
just
we
be
go.
quiet.
6, come on, 6, 2, 1, break it. Break it. Switch it, other side. Grab it, pull. We got some uppercuts coming. You can do mine or yours. Last knee. Hold it. Now up. In the Message version, when Jesus came into the house, these words got me. It said, Jesus entered. Let's hook it.
Yeah, I know your ways.
Let's ask him to
Already
enter
we know your
into
place.
where we are
I
today.
think I'm booked for
He's
tomorrow.
already
Yo,
here, but we're just
today
inviting
your
him
day. I see
into our
your feet in their
situation,
head. See the body
into our
think you
mindset.
We do not preach, never know preach. Bitterness
Right
plays
side
up,
with the
cover
jump,
your
up and
face.
down. Come on.
Everybody,
Up.
ooh, my squad too deep. Gotta cover like quick.
4,
Need that light,
3,
flick,
2,
never use light,
other
please,
side, keep going. I just read,
So
there's a picture here. It says, fear not tomorrow, God is already there. Flip side to side.
We're not confused.
Use those legs.
We're not confused. We're not confused.
3,
Your name is racist, hatred graces. All disgraces traces straight to your engagement.
we're gonna bring the legs together. Right, left kick. Medium, not too high. Medium, but strong. Keep going. 8, 7, 6, 5. Arms up, guard your face. 2, 1.
Not today. Amen.
Good job. Grab a drink if you need one. We have one more boxing. We're gonna be kicking. Yep. Let's jog. We got some squats. I'm gonna turn to the side. Hip width apart. Down and up. Keep going. My shoelace feels a little loose, so I'm gonna fix it. You exhale to come up, right? Every time. Keep going. Check that chest. Heart lifted. Press those arms back. Press. 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 Break out. Take a little breath. All right, in your spot or moving forward, kick right first. Here we go. Higher now. 3, 2, 1. Turn right. Pull those arms down if you want. To the back if you want. To the other wall. We want a soul. All right, I'm gonna meet you here. Right arm punches down. Twist. Up high to the ceiling. Do it again. Twist. Straight up. Back to our squats. Yep, keep going. You should be able to wiggle your toes. The weight is into your heels. Chest lifted. Make sure your knees don't go forward. We're there almost. Last one. Break it out. I'm going to punch the opposite arm and leg. Here we go. it, right? Punch. You could even reach towards your opposite toes if you like. To the back. We wanna fly. Are you breathing? Other roll. Check in with that belly. Right arm. Down. Twist. Diagonal. Straight up. Do it again. All right, back to our squats. Who says that squats don't count as cardio? Right? We're going to make them. Keep going. We're going to take it up, and you have some options. Press the arms back. Keep going. These are your options. You can make a pulse. You can make a jump, pressing the arms back, or you can burpee. So here's the pulse. Yep. Maybe you want to do a little bit of both. Wait, I did that backwards. There you go. Here's the jump with the arms pressing back, or burpees. Your way. This works even. Get ready for the kick. Here we go. Join in when you're ready. I'm going to reach for my toes. Long spine. Turn it. To the back roll. Turn it. Last time. You got this. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right arm. Down. You touch the floor if you want. Straight up. Do it again. Straight up. Good job. All right. Let's grab a drink. Grab your sticks. Still getting thumbs up? Thumbs up. I said thumbs ups. You know what I mean. All right. 2 or 3, I'm not sure, of these, and then we'll cool it down. So we're going to do catch and fire. And definitely my feet are on the rock. So here we go. Feet together. We've done this move quite a bit. We're focusing here today. Could be the coldest style. Inner thighs and hips. Could be a work of art. Reach the arms. Could be the diamond undiscovered. Squeeze it in. Squeeze. You could be the mystery. Shoulders down, belly in. Change history. You could be that buried. Now take the arms overhead. Draw the shoulders down and switch arms. I'm going to slide to the side. 2 taps. Monkey arms. Slide the other way. 2 taps. Monkey arms. Bicep curls with a little skip. If your heart rate is too high, then just march. Settle in. Pull the elbows back. Pull. Now you can leap over if you like. Squeeze it like a little skater. But make sure your elbows are pulling back. Squeeze. 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 Take it overhead. Switch arms. I'm going to make it 2 shuffles to the side. Arms. Draw the shoulders down. 2 shuffles. You got it. All right, here comes the bicep curl. Skip. Float your head up. Take it around your room or in a circle. Bring it in. Let's go up and over this way. Up. Drop it down. Both knees bend. Chest stays up. If that's too low, just tap it. Tap it. Listen to your body. Dance. 2 shuffles to the right. Tap it. Use that narrow squat. Arms. Other way. Arms. Bicep curls. Pelvic floor engaged. I'm going to circle the other way. Squeeze them. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Give yourself a little tap. Yeah. All right, plant your right foot. Bend that knee, take your arms overhead, pull the knee up, arms down.
I can see the clouds rolling. I can feel the winds, they
keep this bottom knee soft. 4, 3, 2. Take a tap over to the other side. Left foot down, right knee comes up. Keep going. Remember, think of those water balloons. Right here. Pop them as you pull. Squeeze your back. 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm going to stay in my spot, but you can travel if you want. Hold your stick slow or fast. 4, faster here. 2 slow or faster. Dance or turn. Tap it overhead. Down and up. All right, other side. Left foot down. 6, 5, 4. Are you breathing? 2. Quick switch, other side. Check that belly. Pull it in. Pull it in. Pull it in. 2. Row left. Row. 4 faster. Keep going. Row. Pause 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Row. Turn or dance to the left. Tap it. Down and up 4 times. All right, we stay down here. Chest up. You should be able to see yourself in your camera. Stomp your feet. 2 taps. Bigger. Pulse it if you want. That's too low. You tap them down here. Stomp your feet. Come on. Again, bigger now. Give it all you got. He enters right here. When we stop our feet, tap our stick. Throw it. 4 back. Dance or turn right. Tap it up high. Right into the left side. Row, 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 row. One more time. Turn or dance left. Tap it. 8 times down and up your way. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let me check in here. How you doing? Check in with me. How's this cardio feel? A little bit different, yeah. Okay. So. I saw a little shake. It's good. I think we're gonna cool down. We're gonna cool down. But this one is an extended song, so we'll do our cool down and our stretch with this song, and then we'll go into our little prayer devotional. So grab a drink, but keep moving. And meet me back. Still breathing, of course. This way. Let your whole body go with it. This always seems to me my cool down move. I'm okay with it. All right, some dynamic stretching. Just to bring it down. Bring it through like we did the other day. Around and back up. Again, around and back up. One more. He's all around us. Other side. Over. Hold it here. Feel the stretch. Open up. And over. And open. And over. We'll do it one more time. And open. And over. Let's go to the left. Add a little rotation. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach up here. And we'll take our same move that we did in our warm up. Nice and slow. Breathing. 2 and 1. And switch around, other side. Up. 3 more. 2 more. He's with us. Open the arms. Hug yourself. Let's take a little side to side. Open the arms. Other arm on top. And hug. The left. Do it again. This is our virtual hug. Other arm on top. One more. Open it up. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Walk the feet out. Let the knees bend. Sinking straight down. Opposite shoulders. Come to the opposite knee. Gently press this one open. Keep a tall spine. Other side. Float your head up. And bring it center. Turn the toes forward. And roll it up slowly. Now let's bring the feet in. Roll the shoulders. Now let's reverse it. Go forward to 4. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your right leg back. I'll give you a moment to sink here. If you've got to grab onto a wall or a chair, you can do that now. I'm going to turn on the diagonal. All right. So we're going to turn this back leg out just a little bit. 45. This front knee stays there. Belly's in. Bring our arms up to the top. And then down and towards our heart. Open. And back to our hearts. Hold it here. Open that back leg so it's flat with the back of your mat. Palms face up. Everything turns towards me. Take a breath. 2 words. Jesus entered. And windmill those arms down to the floor. Hips, knees, toes. All facing the same direction. Keep listening. Keep the opposite hand on the floor. Take the other arm up. You can bring the back knee down if you need to. Your eyes I will see. Bring it back down. Come a little closer. Holding on to something if you need to. Shift back. Come close to me. Flex the foot.
Oh, 'cause you are my aim.
Breathe.
In the wind and the waves, I will stand steadfast. Oh, and you are my.
Bring it back to the front. If you can, reach around with the back foot. Back hand. Grab the back foot. And release. Step it in. Hang over. Take a breath. You can go side to side if you like. Release the hands. Soften the knees. Roll it up. Clasp the hands behind. Reach the arms down. Shoulders roll back. Reach them out just a little bit. And bring it back in. Let's go on to the other side. All right, check it out. Palms ready to reach up. Reach it up. And down. Turn that back leg out if you have it. Let's do that again. Up. Let's do one more. Hold it here. Turn the back leg out parallel to your mat. Arms up and open. Take a breath. Windmill the arms. Bring the leg parallel. Hold it here and breathe. Leave the opposite hand and foot on the floor. Rotate that other arm up. Again, you can bring the back knee down if you like. Keep breathing. And bring it back down. We're going to shift back. Toes up. Breathing. Bring it back to where it was. You can either hold here, or you're going to reach around with the opposite hand to grab the foot. Keep breathing. And release it. Hang it back down. And step it in. Hang over one more time. Keep breathing. Release the hands. Take one foot in and the other back and lower yourself down onto the floor. And stretch out. Keep breathing. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale and exhale. Onto your hands and knees and round the spine. Tuck the toes under as you arch if you like. And round it. And arch. And sit back again. Take your hands to the side of your mat. Sink the other way. Breathe in and out. Through the center. Other side. And back to the center. Come on up. We'll go on to our bottoms. Just bring the bottoms of the feet together, sitting up nice and tall. Let's round it over. And roll it up through the spine. Cross the legs if you like. We're going to do this one we did the other day. We're just circling around, keeping the sit bones on the floor. Go the other way. And center, come on up. Do the same thing with our head. Chin to the chest. Reaching for the top of your head. Never crunching the neck. Take your time. Maybe a little bit smaller to the back. And reverse the other way. Bring the head up, palms open. Take another breath in and out. Okay, we're going to transition into our prayer devotional. So you can stay just like that if you'd like. Or you can help yourself down onto your back. If you want to grab a jacket or something, if you get chilly, you can do that. Get a drink of water real quick while everyone's transitioning. And we'll get started.
Today is Tuesday, the 14th of April.
It's not really. It's
and in
Wednesday.
this unique Easter week, when many are in lockdown, we're exploring encounters with the resurrected Jesus. Each day this week, we will P-R-A-Y together. P, pausing to be still. R, rejoicing with a psalm and reflecting on the word. A, asking God to help us and others. And Y, yielding to God's will in our lives. As I enter prayer now, I pause to be still, to breathe slowly, to recenter my scattered senses upon the presence of God. Jesus, open my eyes to see you alive, present, and powerful today. Spirit, infuse all I say and do with the hope of resurrection life. I rejoice in God's majesty today, joining with the ancient praise of all God's people in the words of Psalm 145. I will meditate on your majestic, glorious splendor and your wonderful miracles. Your awe-inspiring deeds will be on every tongue. I will proclaim your greatness. everyone will share the story of your wonderful goodness. They will sing with joy about your righteousness. Yesterday, we were with Mary Magdalene during her emotional encounter with Jesus. Today, we're reflecting on what happens when she runs to tell the disciples that Jesus, their executed rabbi, is somehow miraculously alive.
John 20:18-22. Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news, "I've seen the Lord," and she told them that he had said these things to her. On the evening of that first day of the week, when the disciples were together, with the doors locked for fear of the Jewish leaders, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." After he said this, he showed them his hands and side. The disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. Again, Jesus said, "Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you." And with that, he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit."
It's not surprising that the disciples were afraid and had locked themselves away. The threat of discovery by the very authorities who'd orchestrated Jesus' execution must have felt very real. When Jesus arrives, he doesn't call them outside or knock on the door. Instead, he appears inside the room. He meets them in their fear and greets them with peace. It's strange reflecting on this passage while I am in lockdown. I am staying in my home behind locked doors, not to hide like the disciples, but to protect myself and others from the spread of COVID-19. Fear itself can sometimes feel like a locked room that is hard to mentally or emotionally escape from. What fears are containing me at present? Jesus, I ask you to break into the place of my fear and bring your peace. The disciples had doubts about Mary's story. However, the presence of Jesus made the incomprehensible undeniable. Who do I know who is struggling and has questions about faith and Jesus? Lord, I ask you to meet with them in an undeniable way today. As I return to the passage, I open my ears to hear your word, and my heart to yield to your will once again.
Mary Magdalene went to the disciples with the news, "I have seen the Lord," and she told them that he had said these things to her. On the evening of that first day of the week, when the disciples were together, with the doors locked for fear of the Jewish leaders, Jesus came and stood among them and said, "Peace be with you." After he said this, he showed them his hands and side. The disciples were overjoyed when they saw the Lord. Again, Jesus said, "Peace be with you. As the Father has sent me, I am sending you." And with that, he breathed on them and said, "Receive the Holy Spirit."
When God created humanity, he formed a man from the dust of the ground, and he breathed into his nostrils the breath of life. Now, millennia later, the Son of God is breathing a new kind of life. One of his first actions after his resurrection is to share this new Holy Spirit life with his disciples. I invite you, Holy Spirit, breath of God, to fill me afresh today. I surrender to your presence, direction, and life. With each person I connect with today, help me to be aware that I carry your life-giving breath within me.
You can take another breath in and out. Open your eyes and slowly help yourself onto your side to come up.